Trump, who's so far sort of the only person who's raised a red flag around the abortion issue being maybe possibly terrible for Republicans in an election, is not going to be at this summit. Ron DeSantis is the unlucky guy, again, along with Nikki Haley, who gets to be in the afternoon session when this is signed, which, coupled with his general strategy on abortion and bodily autonomy, gives rise to the latest reporting on Ron DeSantis that I'd love to get your thoughts on, Claire, which is that even Rupert Murdoch now has his doubts about Ron DeSantis. Mr. Murdoch, this is reported in the New York Times, has privately told people that he would like to see Governor Glenn Youngkin of Virginia enter the race. I get why this DeSantis campaign is not ringing true for a lot of Republicans, including Rupert Murdoch. But the question is, do you think it's just delusional for them to believe that anybody but Trump is going to be the nominee, or do you think there's still is the garage door not yet down on that?
Well, I think this is really one of the big problems they have. They all know that if they can beat Trump in Iowa, that it shakes the premise that he is unbeatable. And in Iowa, the vast majority of the Republican voters that participate in their caucuses are white evangelical voters that are in line with the 6-week abortion ban. So now this has become a litmus test for all those candidates whose only hope of getting a win in the primary is to win in Iowa. And that's why it's interesting that Trump's not showing up. Trump had a hard time there. He didn't win in 2016 and frankly had to run around the state with Jerry Falwell to try to drum up conservative evangelical support, even in 2020, to try to, do better than he had in the past. So I think it's one of those things that they are hoping this issue will sink Trump in Iowa and then they'll have a chance. But the irony is they're going to sink all of them because women aren't going to forget this. Women aren't going to forget, Alex.